welcome back to Shaving with Peg Leg. How you doing? Appreciate you being here. Thank you for joining me. And yes, the door is open tonight. It was 96 degrees here today. And we haven't even hit June yet. We're pretty close, but we haven't hit June yet. Alright, first off, HC&C stainless steel shave bowl. And the soap I have in it is the Murphy, I gotta whip it up. It's the Murphy and McNeil Infinitus series of soap. These were series of soap. This was like experimental scents they put out to see, and if it's sold, they would put it on their regular rotation or mass produce it, I should say, or whatever. And different things like that they did with this series. Once a year runs, one of a kind run, all kinds of stuff. My camera just want to with me all the time. Okay, that's good enough. So anyways, this one was called, and this is their Kodiak base, so yes, it is not vegan. Not vegan. It's got meat in it. It's got duck fat, it's got beef tallow, meat. Yes. Anyways, this one was called Musk 1. See, right there, Musk 1. And that's what it is. It's a musk. I could not find anything else on it. It's a musk. That's all you need to know. So if I have a musk and I don't have the splash to go with that, I don't even know if they made splashes for those. We're going with Aqua Velva Musk. How about that? The razor tonight. A lot of people have been using slants lately. It seems like everybody's on a kick to use a slant. My camera says it's level, but it looks incorrect to me. And I have AADD, excuse me. Asshole attention, yes, yeah, anyways, I get on the kick, but I'm not using one that everybody else is using. I'm using the GBS slant. This is a heavy mother. This is heavy, heavy, heavy. If you can see, closer gap here, wider gap there. Now supposedly with this slant does not torque the blade like other slants do. Oh yes, I guess it does. I'm sorry, I guess it does. Just not as much. Anyways, the purpose of a slant is to have that guillotine slicing motion. And with that kind of motion, you can take a duller blade, one that is duller to you than other people, and use it to shave and make it, it will make it sharper because of that slicing action. The angle it comes in at the hair will be more efficient for slicing. So you can use a blade that doesn't feel as sharp to you to make it sharper. That wasn't the purpose, but it's a benefit. So I'm going to test that theory with this razor. If you guys remember a few weeks ago, I used a Bambaw razor, Bambaw razor I bought. And I used the blade that came with it, this one. This Bambaw. I used this one. I used the blade that came with it, the Bambaw blade. It was okay. Was it great? I didn't know how many shaves it would give me. So this would be shave number 2 on that blade. I put it in this. It wasn't a great blade. It wasn't that sharp, but it was okay. I would put it, now that I think about it more, online. Derbies suck for me. I can't use the regular green labeled derbies. No good for me. And I put that on par with that, and if you notice, it does have the slightest of overhang on that head. So I'm using my AKA Never Alone 2 brush, 26 millimeter. I G something 5, G5 knot, whatever it is. getting me started. No, that knot is not set very lofty. It's set kind of deep, so it gives it a little bit more backbone because it's kind of a soft, bristly brush to me. If you notice, I've got a lot of cream in there, so we are going to add some hot water, or at least warm water. And no, I don't have a measuring. My measuring is this cup, and I tip a little bit in. You want precise measurements? Go to the Lather Master. Shave, Uncle L shaves. Lori's the Lather Master. He's the one we're all trying to catch as far as making a good lather. I suppose if I used a syringe, I might be able to catch him. I don't know. Probably not. I am not the best lather whipper-upper. I'm more along the lines of, that's good, that'll work, let's go. That's me. Doesn't have to be the most fluffiest, shiniest thing. I don't have to have the greatest lather beard. As long as I've got slickness on my face, I'm good to go. If you guys ever watch Brandon Hay whip a lather on his face, guy has more patience than a saint to make lather on his face like that. Okay, I'm a little loose. Not as loose as I was when I was younger. I guess we were all like that, weren't we? You guys, you don't realize how old you are until you get on the floor to play with your grandkids and then try to get back up again. That's a spicy meatball right there. That's pretty good for me there. We'll go with that. Okay, I got all kinds of shit up here. I got more stuff on this counter than I got counter. Let's put it that way. And none of it's hers. It's all mine. Now what? My phone has been going off like you wouldn't believe. And I kind of got it. That's why I always have it here, because I usually have to check what's... Oh, just give it a rest, son. My son's being a pain in the ass now. Alright. Shave time. And yeah, the door's open. Like I said, it's hotter than hell, and it was 96 here today. And my house is right out in the sun, my trailer. Okay. And I tried running the AC at 78. And all the AC does is run all day. It never shuts off. It never cycles. Because I'm right out in the sun. I might as well be on the flipping equator. So I put it up to 80. All it does is run. Never cycles. Because the house is getting baked all the time. Even when I was younger, I never got this baked. That's pretty good. Oh yeah. She's slick. Alright, GBS slant. I believe it's $5 5 grams. I'll have to check, but I believe this was 5 grams is what they listed it at. And 5 inches. Oh yeah. Can I tell you something, guys? This blade feels, it may not be doing a much better job, but it feels better. It's not tugging. It didn't tug a lot. It had a couple here and there, but I haven't felt one tug yet with it, cutting with it at an angle. Son was over again today prepping the house to paint it again. He wanted to get rid of some more of the bushes that I got shades, overhangs over each window of the house. You can call them hurricane blinds if you want. Because when there's a storm, you put them down against the house, and there's studs that are screwed into the house. There's a little plate the stud sticks through and the screws. But anyways, and just a wing nut on it. You take the wing nut off, bring it down, there's a little tab sticking up the shed, goes in the hole, wing nut it on, you're all set for the hurricane. Anyways, I got all those over every window, and every one of them on the back side of the house and the side had wasp nests in them. He's like, how can you deal with it? It's like, I never go over there. They're free to fly around over there all they want, make nests, I don't care. I'm never over there, what do I care? Do what you want, little waspies. Well, he's got to paint the shutters. He's got to paint those. Well, I call them shutters, anyways. He's got to paint those. He's got to paint the trim on the house. And he's a big wussy, and he doesn't want to get stung by the wasps. Which, actually, I don't blame him. I don't think anybody wants to get stung by the damn wasps, do they? Alright, anyways, cross the green. But anyways, he's trimming the trees off the shutters. So he can paint them. He's like, why are you letting those grow up on the shutters? They're over there, they're growing. I don't give a damn. I never walk on that side of the house. What do I care? So anyways, he's got everything trimmed down now. He's going to come back on Tuesday and respray the wasp nest, because he sprayed them last week and they all came right back. So he's going to spray, he sprayed them again today. And And I'll get another spray on Tuesday, and then he's going to paint Thursday. Good deal. So I appreciate that he's doing that for me. I gotta go to the doctor tomorrow. A specialist for the neuropathy in my hands. They say they can cure it. If they catch it soon enough. And since my hands aren't black or turning color, that's soon enough. Oh, wow, that blade's still crap. Okay. Good slickness on this soap. Guys, if you like a heavy razor and you want to try a slant, this might be the razor for you. This thing is chunky. She's got some weight to her. The head is heavy, but this handle is heavy too. There's weight in the handle. There's weight all through it. It's just a chubby shaver, which is good because it's shaving a chubby guy. Kind of all works out, doesn't it? Yeah, I'm going to throw this blade into this shape. It's still crap. Alright, DFS, that's as best it's going to do. That's the best she's going to do. Why waste it, right? Looks like white horns. That have been trimmed short. My double horns. Somebody trimmed them short, that's all. I opened something up. Okay. We will find out in a second what it is. HomeLike shaving alum stick. I can't see crap without my glasses, guys. So. Right there. At least that's where I feel it. and you leave the alum on until the tingling goes at least mostly away on your face. My cheeks, about a point. The neck, even without this, was still like a 2, 2.5. Scent strength on this soap, out of 5, probably a 2, 2.5. It's not that strong. It's a musk. It's definitely a musk. That's what you smell right off the head, is musk. But it's not overpowering musk. Okay, that's good. Wipe it down. All right. Ooh, this soap is warm. Did you see that? My ear just catapulted that soap back out the door into the hallway. Okay, we are going to use this is, yes it is, it's the Blue Shave Club, which I think they went out of business, I'm not quite sure. The Blue Shave Club cartridge razor. To do up the dome. Because that blade is crapola right now. And I don't want it gouging my head all to pieces. And I'm sure most of you can understand that. Okay. Singing the Big Dome Blues. Great scent. I like a good musk, and that's a good musk. I can't recommend the soap because you can't buy it. It was like a one-off thing. If they ever make it again, it's called Musk, and then the number 1, Musk 1. If you like a musk, grab it if they ever make it again. I don't know when they made it. This is one of the soaps I got from Ben. It's Soap Thing. Oh, guys. Okay. Let me tell you a joke. Woman goes into a pet shop because because she needs fish food for her kids' aquarium. Her teenage daughters had fish in an aquarium, so she needs fish food. So she goes in the pet store. Okay. And she goes in the pet shop right inside the door, and the carrot is the biggest, most beautiful parrot with the longest beautiful tail that she's ever seen. Beautiful parrot with a sign on the cage that says $50. She gets her fish food and she keeps looking at the parrot because it's a beautiful bird. It's like $50. That's got to be wrong. So she goes to the counter and she asks the guy at the counter, she said, "Why is that parrot only $50? I would think a bird like that would be worth a lot more." And the guy says, "Well, tell you the truth, ma'am, that bird was raised in a house of prostitution, and it's known to say some pretty vulgar things. So he's hard to get rid of. Because nobody wants to take a chance. Because once you buy him, he's yours. No refunds." She's like, "Oh." Well, she thinks about it. She's walking out the store and she's walking by the bird. Bird hasn't said anything since the time she walked in the store. She said, this bird's just too pretty. I gotta have the bird." So she goes back. She gives the guy the money. She buys the bird. She takes the bird home. Brings the bird in the house. She sets the bird up in the living room in the corner in his cage. And she stands there staring at the bird. The bird looks at her, looks around the room, looks back at her and says, "New house, new madam." She's kind of taken aback by the new madam comment, but she's like, well, considering where he was raised, that's kind of like normal. I'm not going to complain too much. It could have been worse. She's thinking, so she goes in the kitchen. She starts working on making her kids their snack from when they come home from school. So she's making them their snack. And the two teenage daughters come in the house. The bird looks at them, squawks off, goes, "New house, new madam, new girls." The girls are like, "What the heck is with this bird?" And the mom explains, what the problem with the bird is, where it grew up, and they're kind of, like, "New girls, we're not prostitutes." They're kind of like that with their mom, and mom's like, he could have said worse, he said new girls. And they talk about it and they laugh a little bit. So they're all sitting in the living room just watching the bird. It doesn't say anything else. He's just sitting there watching the bird. And the woman's wife, or woman's husband, his name is Keith. He comes in the door. He comes in, head down, like guy does after a long day of work. Comes in, turns around, closes the door back. Turns around, looks. There's this girl sitting on the couch. His wife's sitting on the couch. They're just looking at him. And then he notices in the corner is a parrot. So he stares straight at the parrot, and the parrot's got its head down. Then he looks up, looks the guy in the eye, and goes, "Oh." Bird goes, "Hi, Keith." Yeah. Guess where Keith was sleeping that night? I mess up jokes all the time. Don't worry about it. Alright, Dickinson's. Aqua Velva Musk. Nivea Maximum Hydration for an aftershave balm. That'll work. Oh yeah. And guys, that's a shave. It's a DFS. It's not BBS. That blade is gone. That's it. I barely got 1 3-pass shave out of the Bambaw blade as it was. 2, it wasn't gonna cooperate with 2 at all. 2 was a no-no for that. So that blade's going in the trash bin of my blade dispenser, and that'll be it. All right, guys, 30 minutes. I wish I could recommend, I mean, I can recommend the soap if it ever comes around again. It's called Musk 1. Oop, that's how it helps. There you go, Musk 1. Okay, it's a great musk scent. It's not overpowering, like I said. It's just a good musk. It's straight up musk. It's good scent, but it doesn't come around much, I guess. If it comes out again, I recommend it. GBS razor. You want a nice patty? It's got some weight to it. I can't even show you the balance point. I mean, the handle's got weight to it too. You can tell. That's a big old head. So anyways, you guys take care. I appreciate you stopping by. Thank you for your time, your patronage, watching, all that shit. Take care out there. Take care, guys. Enough of the babbling fat guy in the camera. You're in chair next. Happy shaves out there, fellas. Take care.